Hey everybody, it's Allison here with Dana and Tommy litter. The puppies are doing great. We did have 12. Unfortunately, the smallest boy did not make it. Just one of those things. We did everything we could. Vet tried to help us out, but unfortunately, he just did not make it. But we have the 8 girls and the 3 boys that are doing really well. We are monitoring their weights. We are making sure that they are kept full, that they are kept warm. We have our heat lamps here. They're on a heating pad. We're in our living room, so we have someone with them 24/7. We're staying up with them all night. We are helping Dana out with supplementing some milk replacement, just because this is such a large litter that even she's producing the right amount of milk and everything, but we are just trying to make sure that everyone is gaining weight, getting bigger. So we'll be helping her out probably for the next couple days, maybe week, just depending on how they continue to grow. With larger litters, you will notice that their sizes might be a little bit smaller. Know that this does not mean that your full-grown golden retriever is going to be smaller. Typically, even when they're a couple weeks old, they may be a little bit smaller than the average golden retrievers that we have go home. But by the time they're a couple months old, you would never know that they were from a large litter. There's nothing different. They've still got, Dana's genes and Tommy's genes. So that's what's going to make up the size that they're going to be. So the puppy's birthday is January the 10th. So our going home date is going to be around March 5th through the 7th. So that's a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. If you're picking up, or you're flying in, or we're driving the puppy to you, or we're flying the puppy to you, those are the dates that we need to look at. I know we're still a little bit ways away from that date, but it will get here pretty quick. So we need to go ahead and start making arrangements for how your puppy's going to get to you. We do have a couple that are staying and going through our training process, so that will add 4 weeks on to that date. We'll also need to go ahead and start making arrangements for that as well. Like I said, we do offer a service where if you're not close enough to be able to pick up your puppy, we offer a service where we can have it driven to you, or we can have someone fly with the puppy in cabin to you. I'm not a fan of using delivery services just because at this age that they're ready to go home, they're not fully vaccinated. So I don't like the idea of them being around other puppies or animals that I have no control over, what vaccines they've had and what they haven't. So that's why it's a service that we offer, that we handle, where they're only around either just them or their siblings. So just send me an email or give me a call or whatever. We can go ahead and start lining that up. Our dew claws have been removed. So we went this past week for a vet checkup. Everyone's dew claws are removed. And so everyone did really good. Dana is doing great. I've got her right out here. I had to put the gate up because she would be right. Dana, hey girl, what you doing? They want to see your face. Hey, pretty girl. She is an excellent mama, such a sweet girl. Yes. If I didn't have this gate up here though, she would be right here in my lap. She loves attention, loves to be petted, but she's doing really good. She was exhausted, as you can imagine. The puppy started coming at 12:03 a.m. First puppy, Mr. Black. We had 3 boys born right in a row, and then all the girls followed. So I was at first thinking, well, this is going to be, we're going to have all boys, and it was boy, 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 and then all the girls started to come. So it was a long night, but she did great. Easy delivery process. First one was born at 12:03. Last one was born at 7:11 that morning. So pretty quick for 12. Typically they can be gaps of 2, 3, 4 hours from puppy to puppy, but she had 2 that came 2 minutes from each other, just one right after another. So she's still kind of tired. Today we're seeing a big difference in her, getting her strength back and all of that, but she's doing really, really good. So these weekly videos, as you can see, they're kind of boring right now. But I do like to still do the week 1, week 2, week 3, because I want you to be able to see everything that's going on, see them at the small age, see them once they're bigger. By the time we're on week 7, I won't be able to sit down here with them because I will just be attacked by puppies. So it's really neat to see how they grow, how they change, how their little personalities develop. Also, these weekly videos is when I give you a lot of information. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email, give me a call. I'll be more than happy to go over all of that with you. We have made a recent change on our dog food. So we have switched to Tlc Dog Food. We've tried all different kind of dog foods over the years, and so far I absolutely love this one. We feed all stages. It's going to be all stages for our puppies and our adults. It comes highly recommended from a lot of breeder friends that we have. So we have switched over to that. Our big dogs love it. They seem to be doing really good. Issues that we were having with the other foods have gone away. So I will send all of you some information on that. You'll also get an email from TLC. They'll send you more information about the food, about the product. They'll also send you a coupon code to use. So although I highly recommend it, it might not be something that you want to use on a regular basis. If that's what you choose, just make sure you still have a bag of food for when they come home, because that's what they're going to be on when they leave us. And you're going to need to slowly transition them to whatever you decide you do want to feed. Hopefully it will be the TLC and you'll stay on that, but if not, I understand, you know, I can't tell you how each dog is going to react to it. Every dog is different. But out of all of our adults, they've been doing really good on it. But just make sure that you have that. You can actually go on the website now and order it, and because it's not sold in stores, it's only sold online. They do deliver it directly to your house. So it makes it easy. You can set up an auto ship, like, hey, I need food every 3 weeks. I need it every 2 weeks, and they'll just send it to you. You don't have to do anything else. But you can also go on there and say, you know, my first puppy's coming home March the 5th. I need to have a bag of food here, you know, a couple days before, and go ahead and order it. So it's something that you get out of the way, because I know it's an exciting time and you're going to get wrapped up and you don't want your puppy to get there and go, oh no, I forgot to order food. But I will send you all that information. Just be on a lookout from an email from TLC Dog Food. We'll have a coupon code that you guys can use too. The blog. Hopefully all of you guys are following the blog. This is where I'm going to be posting all of our information. It's a lot easier for me to do that than to send out, you know, 11 emails to families. So I just post it on there. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions. So the thing we're going to do every week with the puppies, I will tell you their weights. I will tell you what we've seen, and tell you a little bit about their personalities. Obviously, as you can tell right now, that's about all they do. They sleep. The second Dana comes in here, I mean, they're just attack. They can get from this side of the box over to this side of the box in a matter of seconds. They will be in this whelping box for a couple of weeks. It's just safer for them. We have the rails so that when she lays down, they have a safe place to go and lay, so they can't get trapped under her. But then once they're out of the box, it is crazy time then. That's when they really take off. Eyes are not open on the puppies yet. Most of you probably already know that. Puppies' eyes do not open until they're about 10 days old. So by our week 2 video, we should see most of them starting to open their eyes. And I will follow that and let you guys know. Let's see if I've covered all of our things that I need to cover. First thing I'm going to do, I had to get a cheat sheet because I cannot remember 11 weights off the top of my head, and we're weighing them every couple of hours. So as you can imagine, it would get a little confusing of who is what. We are with them, like I said, 24/7. So doing the best we can to make sure everybody's growing, which they are doing, and we are very pleased with that. So we'll start with the boys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the order of the largest to the smallest. Does this mean that this is going to always be the largest male? No, it does not. Although we have these two, Mr. Black and Miss Gray, who are definitely our larger puppies. They came out larger. Mr. Black came out, turned right around, and started nursing right off the bat. So we'll start with him. he was our firstborn puppy. He is the big guy. He is definitely right now the dominant male. He is 1 pound and 2 ounces. So we only have 2 puppies that are in the pound, have made it to the pound mark. He is super, super dominant as far as eating goes. If everyone is eating and he is hungry, he comes through sideways and clears the line so he can get wherever he wants to get on the table. Yes. Pigment's starting to come in really well. When they're born, their noses and everything is pink, or are pink, and now they're saying, I don't want to be held. Starting to turn black. So this is Mr. Black. I know, so sorry. They're so squirmy right now when we pick them up. All right, our next in size, so we have 3 boys. Our 3 boys are Mr. Black, Mr. Green, and Mr. Red right here. Mr. Red, you can tell, super stressed out. Oh no, so stressed. All right, so next in size is Mr. Green. He is 12.2 ounces. Oh no. Yeah. So this is Mr. Green. What are you doing? I'm looking for my mama. I'm looking for my mama. Oh, let me scratch your belly. Let me scratch your belly. Mr. Green. All right, our smallest boy is Mr. Red. Mr. Red is 10.9 ounces. Hey, is your ears flopped up? Are your ears flopped over? Hey, big guy. Hey, little guy. So this is Mr. Red. All right, our biggest girl, definitely our most dominant girl, she's very similar personality right now to Mr. Black, is Miss Gray. Miss Gray is 1 pound, 1 ounce. So not the largest. Mr. Black's got her beat by 1 ounce. Oh, wow. That's tough. See, I'm not squirmy. I have a full belly. Yes, I do. So this is Miss Gray. Not really a lot to say about their personalities. Obviously, they're only 6 days old, so they're all the same right now. I can tell which ones, you know, like I said, are more dominant right now as far as getting to Dana to eat, and the ones that kind of sit back, and we have to help make sure that we get the big guys out of the way and they get in there. All right, next in size is Miss White. Miss White likes to talk to us. Yes, she does. She is 14.5 ounces. What are you doing, wiggle worm? And she likes to let us know when she's hungry. Say, I will holler and I will tell you. Yes, I am not shy. I am not shy. So this is Miss White. All right. Hey, sweetie girl. Hey, sweetie girl. All right, this is Miss Light Blue. Miss Light Blue is 13.9 ounces. What are you doing? I'm looking for my mama. When you wake me up, I think it's time to eat. Yes. They can't see you. That's Miss Light Blue. Wiggle worm. Little wiggle worm. All right. Right kind of in the middle weight-wise, we have Miss Orange. Miss Orange is 13.6 ounces. Very similar to Light Blue. They kind of go back and forth as far as who's bigger, but they're right there in the middle. So that's Miss Orange. All right, we have Miss Yellow will follow. Miss Yellow is 12.2 ounces. So that's Miss Yellow. Waking everybody up now. Where are you, Miss Blue? There we go. Miss Blue is 10.9 ounces, so we're starting to get into the smaller girls, 3 of the smaller ones. So Miss Blue, 10.9 ounces. Our second, the smallest, who kind of likes to keep to herself a little bit, is Miss Purple. Miss Purple is 10.3 ounces. You'll see she has a, we put a little mark on her in the beginning because she was one of the smaller ones right when they were born. We don't put the collars on them the second they're born, just because they're not strong enough to hold their heads up. So that's what that little mark is. It was just to make sure that she was getting enough to eat. But yes, I have figured out my way to eat. So that's Miss Purple. And our smallest girl and our smallest puppy is, she's got a mark too, another one that we were monitoring right, first couple hours, is Miss Pink. Miss Pink is 9.8 ounces. So there's a big difference from Miss Gray to Miss Pink. You will see just in size. But that does not necessarily mean that this one is going to be one of the smaller puppies. Just right now, she is gaining weight, so doing good. So that's Miss Pink. These collars, these are the collars that the color collars they will have all the way until they go home. Once they're a couple weeks old, we do transition them into breakaway collars so that if they are playing and someone gets caught on a collar, they break away and nobody can get hurt. Also further along in our videos, we'll tie ribbons to them because their fur will get so thick, you won't be able to tell who's who, but you will be able to follow them because these are the colors that they will be from now on. Miss Orange, are you lost? Are you lost? Say, I want to get back over here. All right, guys. So this will be our week 1 video. Our videos will be posted. It'll either be on Fridays or Saturdays. So just make sure you check those days, and we will have them posted. I'll go over the weights and information that we see. Like I said, they're pretty boring right now, but I promise you, come week 4, especially week 5, they will be pretty entertaining. So hope you all have a great week. If you have any questions, just let me know, and we'll see you guys back here next weekend.